Hello everyone, I am Mayuresh and I welcome you all for the weekly dose of cricket updates. Today, we will talk about what is happening in the world of cricket, and last week or so was surely an action-packed week considering the return of international cricket for most of the countries after the pandemic. So let us see what is in store for this week's episode on the show this week. The resumption of international cricket for the men in blue. West Indies worries with T20 cricket. The dominance of Englishmen in the shortest format of the cricket, and Team India's road ahead for the remaining of the Australia tour. Alright, after a huge gap, finally Virat Kohli and company are back on the park with their national colours. And from their performance in the first ODI, it was quite evident that these guys were playing the 50-over format after a long time. And even the skipper Kohli admitted that his team was looking little sloppy after the first 25 overs and surely need to turn the things in next 45 hours. भाई अब टीम को भला बोल भी कह सकते हैं। या संडे के एक दिन की छुट्टी लेने के बाद जब मंडे को फिर से ऑफिस जाना होता है तो भी हम लेजीनेस महसूस करते हैं। ये तो फिर भी इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट है, थोड़ा वक्त तो लग ही सकता है। But talking about time, this series really did not give any time either to players or to the spectators. In a span of 6 to 7 days, India played 350-over games, and although they won their last match, they couldn't grab that series winners title. But fear not, I have a stat for all of you which will tell our Indian team has not performed that badly as well. Kaise? So the first thing was, India was really playing the 50-over format after a huge gap, and that surely had an impact on their performance. And let us not forget, Australia came into the series with their victorious performance against England in English conditions, and that must have given Aussies that extra bit of confidence entering into this series. और अगर हम बात करें इंडिया और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लास्ट कुछ सीरीज के परफॉर्मेंसेस की, तो हियर इट इज। जब लास्ट ईयर इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया में गया था, वी वॉन द सीरीज। फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया केम टू इंडिया एंड दे वॉन दैट सीरीज। सो सीरीज की बात करें तो वी वर 1-all बाय देन। फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंडिया आया एंड देन इंडिया वॉन इट, मेकिंग दैट सीरीज टेबल टू 2-1। और अभी फिर से इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया गया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया जीता एंड द सीरीज टेबल इज बैक टू 2-2। तो अगर हम बात करें हेड टू हेड सीरीज इन लास्ट कपल ऑफ ईयर्स, तो भाई ना ऑस्ट्रेलिया आगे है ना हम पीछे है, एंड दैट टेल्स हाउ स्ट्रॉन्ग दिस बोथ द टीम्स आर। And talking about strong teams, if I ask you, tell me the strongest team in T20 format, and I'm sure most of us would say it has to be West Indies. With 2 World Cups in their kitty and the players like Pollard, Gale, Brown and many more, the team surely looks a nightmare for opposition on paper. But hang on, I have a news for you which is little difficult to process about this team. Come little closer. ऐसे किसी की कमजोरियां चिल्ला के बताना अच्छी बात नहीं है ना। So the thing is, the mighty looking West Indies are placed at number 10 in the ICC T20 rankings. क्या? चेक करने जा रहे हो? Although this seems like a false news, but believe me, हम सच बता रहे हैं. This is the proof. Even teams like Bangladesh and Afghanistan has a better ranking than West Indies, and the same was evident from their performance against New Zealand in the recently concluded T20 series. West Indies played 3 T20 matches against New Zealand and couldn't win a single game out of those, and handed the Black Caps 2 victories and proved why they are placed at number 10 in the ICC rankings for teams. The Caribbeans definitely need to pull their socks up if they have to be on the same dominant force that they were a couple of years before. But talking about dominance, here is a team which is bossing the world cricket not only in the 50-over format, but now are also quite impressive with their performance in the shortest format. The English team seems to be on spot with their preparations for the next year's T20 World Cup in India and are looking well set to tick all the boxes before entering the mega tournament. With back-to-back series victories against Australia and South Africa, Team England has moved to the numero uno spot in the T20 rankings, and given their performance in the last year or so, it will be a Herculean task to stop this team. And as we talk about the T20s, here comes that times of Australia tour when India will be playing their 3 games against the home team and would be looking forward to brush off their failures from the 50-over format. Although India is set to play 3 T20-over games against Australia, they will also be playing a practice match in between this series. And so we might get to see some of the key players not featuring in the limited overs game after the first T20 is over, or they will at least be rested to keep them fresh for the all-important test series. Although management will take that decision after the first T20, but if India misses some of their most important players, then it will be again a difficult task for the men in blue to take on the high-flying Kangaroos. But let us not forget, almost all of the Indian squad has played a long T20 tournament, and that can surely help them taking this challenge. And this simply means वी आर इन फॉर सम ग्रेट एंटरटेनमेंट इन द डेज टू कम। तो सोच कर रहे हो, अपनी टीम इंडिया की जर्सी निकालो और अपने टीम को इंडिया इंडिया चिल्ला के चीयर करो। हम फिर वापस आएंगे, जी हाँ, इसी जगह। तब तक बाय बाय एंड हैव अ ग्रेट वीक अहेड। थैंक यू।